Usually when I get supported from a charity, English people try to support me. However, I felt that I will never be like them. They raised and born here. But with Coram, that people who are running workshop, they are people just like me. They face the journey, so they know the challenging. They know what the steps that I have to take.
I didn't know anything about this country. It was like a book you start reading in the middle. For first time when I went to college, I went to the front of the door, but I didn't go inside. I was very nervous, and I said, I'll never go inside. Next day, I went back to college, and I went inside. That day, I felt stronger than yesterday. I used to study 3 hours in a day. In 1 year, I went from studying ASOL to studying science. Now I know anything is possible. When we meet people in a workshop, I can see they don't want to do anything, they got depression. I tell them it will get better because I had the same experience, I feel that way. But you must try, you have to try to change that. Don't stay at home for a long time because you get used to it and you can't go outside. It will be so bad for you. Go out, meet new people, make friends, and learn language, and things will get better.
I did my first interview with the solicitor maybe after 5 months because no one told me that this is an important thing to do. When I come in a class and teach the student about their right, this is something they give them the power. Waiting for the long time is stressful. I advise them, I come through this process. You feel lonely, you are waiting for your result from the home office, you are waiting for your interview, you don't know what to do. You need to focus on your education. You need to go to your local area to do some activities.
I've been waiting for a decision on my asylum claim for almost 4 years now. It's definitely been challenging, and there are definitely moments that I've lost hope. I've worked really hard to achieve my childhood dream of going to university because now I have a university degree from SOAS University of London. And a young person really came up to me and was like, how did I do this as an asylum seeker? Like, how did I go to university? I'm really glad that I get the opportunity to explain to them how they can go through the same process of applying for scholarships.
A lot of my students are newly arrived in the UK with a low level of English, so many of them aren't aware of what the meetings with social services entail, what their rights are, and it really made it clear how they can communicate effectively to ensure that their needs are met.
Today I know how I can talk with my social worker if I need to do something before I don't know.
If you come here, you don't know nothing, and they teach you, you know now how the rule is working in London and know who to go to ask for help, and you know where to go.
For young people is the fact that they become part of a wider world and realising fundamentally that those opportunities are available.
Before, when I came to UK, I didn't have friends and nobody helped me and nobody pushed me to grow up. So finally, I found these beautiful people to help me.
Actually, I really like it nowadays, speaking properly English. So I'm feeling very confident in front of millions of the people I can speak.
What I like about the workshop is to hear them about how they survived when they came here in England, and it gives me like a positive. So next time I know I can do the same what they did when they came here.
At the moment, I just have friends in the college, but now with the workshop, I can go outside to speak to other people because I'm confident and I know if I make mistake, it's part of the learn.
People are making progress, so everyone has a dream. They need to go all the way to the top step by step, but you never give up in your dream.
I hope I inspire them because I was once in their shoe. Things take too long. I remember like the day was a month and a month was a year. Now like my time goes really fast because everything became easier for me, but before was really difficult.
I met one guy and then he was saying to me, what can I do to become trainer like you? And I create something in their mind, and also they now thinking positively about their future. I want them to realize that they are not alone. I need to let them know the difficulty which you are facing now. It's not only you that face, all the people, they come from the same background, they have the same experience.
Supporting workshops, I've had the opportunity to be myself and not be ashamed of being an asylum seeker, because I just get to be me. Being together just gives us the opportunity to forget our problems and just be happy for a minute of our lives and just know that everything is going to be okay.
And I hope they will take that information. We really worked hard to provide to them and make it as accessible as possible for them. Like, we spent lots of time finding the suitable resources or information that is suitable for them now, not for later, so they can act straight away.
When I do the workshops, I go home and I drink a cup of tea and I think I've been helpful, I've done something good, I've helped people, and that's enough for me.